for making Erica go live. Stress her out.
I know, I couldn't do that. Alright, we gotta wait for people on. We gotta wait for a couple more people.
You can really see what she's all about right now. She's getting her live stream going. It's gonna be good.
Kyle, is that a bad shot? Kyle, I hate this. I hate this.
Okay, so in this episode, I'm gonna have Erica go live on her TikTok, and she has like 500,000 followers. So she is going to be terribly stressed by this because, she's told me this in private conversations that that's something that really, irks her and bugs her. Like she has a really hard time doing it. And since our whole goal is to learn how to overcome stress, I figure this is the perfect way. Let's just make her do it with that and also on the show. And let's see how she handles it after some of the training we've been doing. So we're going to start the day just by going through a couple things to reiterate and prepare for this, and then we're going to get out there and see what happens.
Now, on this one, I want you to talk that out to me every step of the way.
Okay. So I wanted to end up at the well, but my target is the trees.
Mm-hmm.
Right above it. Making sure I'm out here. Brushing the ground, making sure I can hit that draw. Come up here. Breathe in. Out. Right there. Bam.
Very good.
That was so good.
Okay. All right, so now let's see what happens when we just don't do that.
Think I can't do it?
I think I can mess with you a little.
Okay.
All right, so first off, you have to stop talking
Okay.
at this moment, and then I want you to think about more of your body turn. And you actually have to do it here. Don't be cheating.
I was just thinking about my body turn.
How'd that work out?
Awful.
Okay. That's important for you to know, though. That's where your mind goes, and we've had these conversations off camera. When you don't play your best, it starts to get very mechanical, very away from the target, and very away from what you need to feel to hit a shot.
Right.
Right? So that's step one. If you don't have that clarity, and you gain clarity a lot better when you're actually verbalizing it. Now, let's even mess even more. So we're going to do the same thing, thinking about your turn, mechanics that you worked on. Okay? But you can't look at the target on this one.
Okay.
But besides maybe like a quick alignment, but once your eyes come back, then it's just, again, think about the turn.
I only knew that because I remember kind of where it was.
But,
The alignment. I mean, it
oh,
was
yeah.
off, but
Yeah, it was off. It was thin. It was 15 yards short. Right.
pretty much.
Okay. Now, the crazy thing is the shift is kind of instantaneous, right? Just as fast as we can get you to do that, we can now get you to hit it good again by doing our good steps, right?
All right, back to good.
Yeah, so again, verbalize it.
Yeah. Out here. Making sure I'm hitting my draw.
Uh-uh.
Huh?
Gotta feel that ground.
All right. Out here, hitting my draw. Thinking about it.
There you go.
Pushing the ground. Not important though at the moment. So I'm thinking about all that draw. Lock up, breathe in. Out. Bam.
Pretty good, yeah?
Yeah.
So don't you think it's important to know this stuff?
I think it is.
Right? All right, let's go apply this.
So again, we're just kind of going through a couple of these facets, a couple of things that happen when she gets stressed, and just, again, reiterating it, and now it's showtime. So we're going to get her out there, we're going to have her flip on that live, and we're going to see how she does.
Flip the camera. Here we go. Okay, now it's on me. Want me to walk them through my process?
Yeah.
Okay guys, so here's my process. You're going to be seeing this in the YouTube series too. I'm evaluating the hole. There's nothing past those bunkers, right? No? Okay. So for me, I'm probably just going to set it to hit a draw. So that means I'm going to start obviously on the right side of the tee box. I'm going to step back. I'm just thinking about hitting my draw. Coming back, just thinking about the draw all the way through. Walking in very confidently. Setting up. And I kind of drop hit that. But it's fine because we cleared the bunker, but that was a bad drop kick. So don't worry. I know it's a bad swing, guys. I'm nervous.
It was definitely very scary. I was very anxious and nervous the entire time. My heart was racing the whole time.
I don't really like people watching me. You hit the ground. I just said I drop kicked it. Did anyone hear that? It was a drop kick, okay? Gotta redeem myself. Can we just... And I'm nervous, guys. I don't like to do this. It's very vulnerable for me right now. Could have done a little better. Guys, I know. God, do you see how bad this is?
What? You getting killed on there?
I'm getting absolutely murdered. Good effort. I heard it.
My platform, it can be very hard, and I didn't want to mess up on the live because people can just like blame you when you mess up, and I didn't want to get blamed.
You know, the crazy thing to me is the amount of like hate she gets on this thing. And hate might be a strong word, but I mean, everybody's got their opinion. Like, people are saying, oh, your swing looks off, this is looking off, this is looking off. And the whole time, even though she's stressed and it's not perfect, it's actually pretty good. And that's what I had to try to point out to these people. Is like, look, we're still in a good position.
Like, look, show them that you're still in a good spot. You don't have to hit it perfect every time.
I'm still in a good spot, guys. None of you freak out. This hole's really fun, okay? I have never played this course either. But if you guys see that bullseye, that's where you gotta go. So I'm gonna plan that out. Same process again. It's a big thing for me, guys, because I mess up my process. I just don't play that good. So I'm just making sure I'm hitting the ground, brushing the ground, I mean. Okay, and I have a little bit of a downhill lie, so I gotta adjust my body for that. Divot. Okay, it was downhill, so the divot's a little weird. You didn't hit the ground first. Kyle, was that a bad shot?
No.
No.
You're in position A.
I'm in position. The shot, it was downhill lie, which is, first of all, the hardest course management. I saw you at Pinehurst. Yeah.
The main thing I struggle with in my mental game is feeling that I need to play for other people. So being able to actually play on the live and have people there commenting and watching me live as we're filming too, it was very nerve-wracking, and I was just very excited and happy and nervous, just feeling everything, a rush of emotions.
I'm just taking my 8-iron to go over, stepping back. I can't really see the pin, so I don't really know if I want to hit a draw or cut. So, just going to try and hit as straight as I can, to be honest. Kyle, I hate this. I hate this. I can't play online.
Learn how to play under stress.
This is the most stressful way for me to play. So, yeah, I get really nervous. I don't even this is the most stressful situation. So if you guys have your own most stressful situations, think about this is mine, okay?
You know, it's a little sad to me to see how much she hates us. I mean, I allude this to public speaking, and there's a reason that public speaking is, you know, such a widespread fear amongst so many people, is a level of judgment. And that's one of the most underlying issues with Erica is because of her massive following. She's got a big stage and people watching her, and constant judgment every time she tees it up in an event. So, you know, learning to just nip it in the bud right here.
It's really scary for me Oh, I'm literally on the green, guys. I'm fine, so I don't even want to hear it. I was just a little short. I mishit it a little, but it's fine. No, please don't be nervous because of us. I mean, it gets pretty scary. So, oh my gosh, my dad's alive. Hi, Dad. I have a pretty long putt, and I don't have my ball marked with me, but it's fine because I prefer not to line up my ball. It's just, it helps. This green is, it's going really downhill though. Yeah. So I'm just gonna walk out my putt. Feel the soap in my feet. I'm gonna pace it out. Okay. Now these greens are a bit quicker than the ones that at my home course, so still kind of adjusting to them. Just trying to get it close. That's pretty good from there. It's a good speed. Left it a little out, but it's good. Relaxed fun. It's an easy, I can make that any day. I am going to walk you guys through my process, even though this is a little short tap in, because that's what I need to focus on, because when I play, I tend to just skip parts of my process, and that causes me to play worse. So obviously, I just need to make sure I have to do what I need to do personally. Okay, so we walked away with a...
And I made a couple mistakes, but I still parred out both holes, and I think I played very well. So I think I'm definitely going to continue going live to help out my mental game, because it is like the most pressure-filled situation. Like for people, it could be tournaments. Yeah, for me it is tournaments, but also being on live is definitely up there.
I'm proud of her for going through this, because I could see it just in her face and her body language, some of the looks she gave me when she was not on the camera. You know, that was bothersome for her. But again, it's like we got to face those fears if that's what you really want to do. And she really wants to do this, so she's got to learn to cope with this, and it's part of the good and the bad, I guess, of having that size of the following. But you know, understanding, you know, the things she needs to do and the things that she can control, again, whether she's talking or not talking, you know, how she's going through her process, the speed of it, you know, all these tools are, you know, getting better, they're getting more in place. Again, it needs a lot more reinforcement, but she's definitely on the right track, and I'm excited to see, you know, where she can take this and where she ends up. Hey there, I want to thank you for watching Quest to be the Best. And again, with mental golf type, and what we're showing through these series is how different people are wired, and trying to show you kind of an inside look of, you know, how we're using those personality traits to apply to performance. You know, so like Erica and talking shots out, and, you know, speed that she's moving, all of these things are pretty unique to her, and you can figure out what your unique mental golf type is at www.mentalgolftype.com, and you'll get a free report and some free content right off the bat that you can immediately apply. And the most important thing I can stress is that, you know, there's stuff that is really good for you and there's stuff that is not. So you need to really understand how to tap into the things that put you into an optimal state, and build on that. And you can't really know that until you confirm like who you are and understand these traits and understand the things that are actually stressing you. So I really encourage you to go get that free report. Take you a couple minutes to do it, but thank you again for following along. Mental Golf Type, Quest to be the Best. Until the next season, I look forward to seeing you there.